Alright, greetings YouTube, this is Team Badman, and I'm here as a representative from Team Badman to bring you a new series. So, pretty much, let's give you a little history here of this. We do have a really interesting Badman Facebook messaging group, and we kind of BS on there pretty often. So we're BSing. I'm tired of talking about the same exact meta decks over and over and over again. So pretty much it became a who can come up with the most random deck to play contest almost on our page. So eventually I just came up with the idea, well, why don't we ask people to actually send us builds, even the most random builds, whatever they want, and let's make it freaking happen. So apparently caught on like fire. We had a lot of builds come in, a lot of potential with this, I feel. So we are going to bring you this new segment called Bad Ideas. So I'm going to be bringing in different people with this segment, and they're going to kind of share what they would do with these random deck ideas. We already have probably 4 on this first one to go off with. So I mean, I'm gonna start with one of the first ones we got, and that is an orange adept nail. See, pretty. This mastery it pales in comparison to set ones, but it does a lot of nifty things, especially if you like the ability to tutor any sort of drill, anything that is really important. I mean, I could see some really nasty stuff with pulling out a devouring drill really early in the game, and just crazy levels. But I went a little bit different on this build. I went more, I'm just going to punch you in the face, and you're going to sit there and cry a little bit because badass. So, we're going to get into this build. I'm only running 4 Dragon Balls in this build, only 4. The 4 that I am running are balls 3, 5, 6, and 7. They all have fantastic utility. Really, I don't want 2 to be around just because 2 is going to, just get rid of my drills. And that's going to hurt big time. 7, everyone knows why 7 would be in here. But I kept out 4 and 1 as well, due to the fact that 4, if somebody gets it from me, it's going to hurt me as well. And then 1, really, I don't need 1. This deck is a freaking crit monster. Almost half my physicals actually deal critical damage, so the idea of just, steal my ball, I'm going to have it back by the end of this turn is actually really, really good. I run only 5 events, 2 confrontation because it's good. Yeah. 2 Nail's Heritage. Once again, it's just good. I mean, Nail has some of the best name cards in the entire game. I mean, I don't know, there's others you could probably put up a good fight for, but Nail has just freaking fantastic name cards. If you do not know Nail's Heritage, it's limit 2 per deck. If this card is in play, you may rejuvenate as an action. If you use this card a second time this combat, banish after use. I know how to read, I'm a teacher. A lot of what I put into this deck does a lot of shuffling and putting cards back in the deck, so it just kind of, it has a little bit more recursion than a lot of orange, because orange kind of misses out on a lot of that. And then the last card I have in here is Time's Warrior's Tool, because once again, it's freaking good. Now, should I say it that way, or should I just start? Man, I'm getting some ideas now. We're Team Badman. I should just stop saying things are good. I should just say things are bad. Yeah. If it's good, it's bad. So Time is a bad card. See this? Bad. Yeah, see that? You see what I'm doing? I think I'm clever. No, not really that clever. Alright, so my favorite drill. We're going into my drill count here. Favorite drill with this deck is opening up with Orange Disaster Drill. Orange Disaster Drill just gives you this crazy, it feels very natural anger gain. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Sand, the first Sand Mastery. I love getting this first and trying to rush my way to level 2 because the amount of attacks Nail can throw out it's pretty intimidating actually. And anytime your opponent blocks, I mean, you get that constant mill, which is fantastic. And when you're hitting, people for 13 stages, Eventually something's going to hit, and they're going to try to hit endurance, and then they're just going to have to lose more cards. My next drill is orange joint restraint drill. Pretty self-explanatory. 2 more stages on to everything that's physical. So it even goes on to Nails level 1, so that always helps. One of the cards that I definitely feel is underrated and I don't see play much is Orange Distracting Drill. It makes your AT automatically 4 for all of your styled attacks, which, to be honest, this card is going to be fantastic against 18. Absolutely fantastic. Say that at 4, you add in your other. Say you open up with an Orange Uppercut. So that's plus 4. So we got another 4 there. That's 8 stages there just on base, not including on our mastery. That's 9 stages. Then you throw in 4 more stages off of joint restraint and disaster drill. That's 13 stages off an uppercut. Let alone you pay the 2 stages off. Go search for a nails dashing attack. Guess what? There's another 13 stages that's going to go off. I decided to tack in a couple new drills here. We got the orange freezing drill. Attacks can only be stopped by physical combat and energy combat cards, because this card is a bad card. I like this. This is fun. Moving on. Orange retrieval drill. Your MP's power up rating is +2. Anytime you perform an attack, you get to banish the top card of your opponent's discard pile. Anytime you can do that, it's going to help you, especially versus Namekian. I run the 2 blocking drills, Orange Steady and Orange Rooting Aura. Next one is Orange Possession Drill. Now, Orange Possession Drill is just bad. It does really, really help, because, I mean, anytime with this new mastery, say I draw into 1 to 2 drills on my first hand, and I'm sitting on 2 physicals, why not just freaking enter? Enter with that. Hit with one of those styles. If you hit with that style, you go ahead and search out your possession drill. 2 free cards on it. So moving on. I only run 2 setups, and it's visiting the past. Once again, it's just bad. My gosh, I feel like someone's gonna punch me in the face by the end of this video. Okay, moving on to energies. I'm running 3 of the baddest cards in the game. 3 orange power points. They're freaking good, but so good that they're bad. You have the power of pulling 2 freaking drills with this new mastery, and that's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Moving on, I'm running 3 orange stare downs because they, as well, are bad. Anytime you have board removal, it's fantastic. I run 2 orange eruptions. This card, I like the anger gain. Sometimes Nail just needs a little bit to get over the hump. Anytime I get myself, 2's really good. I really like 2, but I also like to play with my balls. I like to get to level 3, add 3 more stages onto all of my attacks, and I get to play with your balls too. We get to play with balls together. That sounds like fun? We're going to do it sometime, alright? Yeah, my segments are going to be really screwed up, I promise you that. I absolutely promise you that. The most fun energy combat card I can talk about. And it's not even an energy attack. Because Nail's Dashing Attack is, I think, one of the best named cards in the entire game. It is tutorable by the now nerfed Orange Uppercut. It's still, oh my god. Free crit, free crit, free crit. And shuffle back in if you can manage to hit. I'm sorry. This thing is a crit machine. This is a monster. He just crits. That's what he does. It's like Krillin. But you have more control over it. And he's not a douche. You play Krillin, you're like, F this crap, I'm done with this. And then my last energy combat attack, that's actually an energy attack, is Crushing Beam. Once again, Crushing Beam is just a bad card. It's just another bad card. I go into my energy blocks. I am running 3 orange energy catches. Endurance 3, freaking awesome. The fact that you can raise your anger 1, always good. For the remainder of combat, all your attacks deal 2 more stages of damage. Now, let's go back and think a little bit about what I talked about with 2 uppercut hands. 2. Now, think about if you manage to block an attack with an orange energy catch that same exact combat. Now, know, each of those lovely, lovely cards that I talked about earlier are going off for 15 stages apiece. The possibility of my next energy block. That's Orange Fleet. Stops energy attack, next style. Physical attack this combat gains hit. This attack stays in play to be used a second time. Can you imagine hitting with an uppercut with this? Next card I'd like to talk about would be Orange Uppercut. In my physical combats now, it needs to be played in nearly every Orange deck. I don't see why anyone would say no to Orange Uppercut. It's balanced, but it's one of the best cards in the game, and any Orange deck not running it is not running things, well. One of my favorite new cards from the new set, I'm running 3 Orange Sideswipe. Once again, this is a giant screw you to Android 18. A giant screw you. Any physical attacks that they have are good. I'll take any of the physicals. But this one actually has an endurance too, and that's the biggest weakness to a lot of Orange physical, is that it just does not have the endurance necessary to really be competitive. You gotta use the endurance from a lot of your blocks and your energy combat cards to make good use of it. Next card, I actually run 3 Orange searching maneuvers. This card doesn't always get full play, but really, if you manage to have a distracting drill out, this is automatically for 4 stages, 5 stages with mastery. Yeah, with the right drills. I mean, once again, this is a double searcher. It hits double search. It's really good. Moving on, I'm running 2 Orange extensions. What I was just talking about earlier with the searching maneuver. You hit with this, 2 freaking drills. That's as long as you have 2 drills or less in play at the time. Otherwise, you get 1 free anyway. It's still good. I'm teching 1 card of an Orange Truck Lift, just 1 Orange Truck Lift. There's too many times that you try to get cute with it. You try to do something, you try to get too cute and do something a little flashy, and then you kind of fall on your face. But what I do like with this new mastery, compared to the old mastery, is that when you do level, you lose your drills. Well, most of the time, you hold on to this until you level. Use it to go grab one of the drills that you just leveled with. It's pretty good. And we're going to go on talking about the Crit Monster. We have another 3 cards that would give me another automatic crit, an Orange Launcher. I'm telling you, this deck is just plain dumb. Think about your modifiers with this as well. So I have Orange Launchers going off for easily 3 life cards and 5 stages. A big weakness in Orange style is anger decks. They tend to get advantage versus you real fast because there's not enough tech versus it. So I put in 2 ball breakers because balls need to be broken. Last few cards, we're into our physical blocks. I'm running 3 Orange Confidence. Endurance 1, always good. Stop a physical attack. Raise your anger 1. Your AT is considered to be 4 for your styled attacks this combat. Yeah. This is a bad block. All right, and 1 last card. I'm 2 last cards technically. I'm running 2 Orange Refocuses. Another gain 1 anger. And the little more entertaining part is the you may search your discard pile for a drill and place into play. It's more of a tutor ability than anything else for me. But this is our first bad build here, and we are always free to take more of these requests. I think we might do something on a maybe monthly or maybe bi-weekly basis where we'll throw that little net out there into retro world and see what people have for us next. We have a lot of crazy ideas. This one's the one that actually kind of makes a little sense. I mean, we got some crazy stuff lined up, including blue, tag team Frieza, which we have a couple Gohans that are be released as well real soon here. Not this one. Actually, it makes a lot more sense compared to the other ones you're gonna see. But there's a lot coming out here with this. I mean, it's going to be a fun little series, and I'm excited to bring it to you all. So I must steal Eric's line. I have to do it because we're Team Badman. So this will be the end of the video, and as always, stay bad.
Nailed it.
Yeah! Woo! This is so much fun. I like saying things that are opposite.